Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is Ahviworld. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful and lovely fascinator. In this video also I will show you how to use an alternative to make your fascinator if you don't have sinamay. Let's get started. Yeah, from our last video we discovered how to use alternative to sinamay. Okay, so this was the alternative I used last time. If you watched that video to the end, you remember this, right? Okay, and you remember that I doubled it into 8. Okay, but for this video what I'm going to make, I actually had this sinamay left before now, and what I wanted to do, it's not going to be enough. Normally, you know, we usually double sinamay into 2 or into 3. So what I have here is just a small piece. It's not going to be enough. So I'm going to combine it with the net, that hard net that I used last time. So that's what I'm going to use for this now. Then I'll place the sinamay on top of it. Okay, so it will still look as if I am using sinamay, so that I can double it, you know. But for these, remember for that one we doubled it into 8. So for this, because I have a sinamay, I'm just going to double it into 4. I'm not going to use that 8 method. Okay, so into 4, then place this one on top of it. It's going to work just fine for me. Okay, so this is how I want to do it, and this is what I'm going to use to mold it. You know this, right? This is cover of a bucket. I actually needed something wide, but the breakable plate I have is not wide enough, so that's why I'm using this. Don't mind this place. I'm going to, when I stretch it, you're going to see how it's going to be. Okay, so this is how I want it to be. Okay, so this is how it's going to be. So now this sinamay will be under, but before then I'm going to put this inside a nylon bag so I can tie it, then apply my cream so that it will be able to come off easily. Okay, you can use anything to mold anything. Nothing is impossible when it comes to sinamay. When it comes to fascinator. After that I will use my Vaseline to rub it. Okay, so after that this sinamay will go under and the net will be on top of it, like so I can manage my sinamay here. Okay, so this is what I have. Place it like this. The net is wide enough. Okay, like this. Then I'll start molding it like this. Use my pegs to hold it. Remember, what created the 4 cardinal points. You already see, or you've watched many of my videos where I molded, right? So this one I'm just going to go ahead and do it off camera. Okay, so and get back to us. Here is it. I finished molding it. Okay, this is the plastic. So I'm just gonna go ahead right now and add my stiffener to it, then leave it to dry. Okay, so when I start the designs I'm going to show it to you. Okay, so this is what we got. This is the outcome for the cover of the bucket. Here is it, fully dried. So what I'm going to do right now is to simply remove it from the plastic mold. Okay, here it is. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it. First of all, I will add my wire to it and trim it out, then cut the middle and attach the crown to it. Okay, so this is the crown I made. This crown was made with only the net. You can see how hard it is, only the net, not sinamay. So what I'm going to do, because the color does not really rhyme with it, so I'm going to use the remaining sinamay I have to cover it. Okay, to cover it like this. So I went ahead to stitch my elastic to it already, so that at the time I cover it with this sinamay, I wouldn't have to stitch again, so that the stitches will not be showing here. You can see that the stitching is showing already, so I wouldn't want it to show, so that's why I'm going to cover it with sinamay. Okay, so let me just quickly do them and get back to us. And again, I did a kind of ruffle. For now, I don't know the designs I'm going to use for now, but this was, in order for me to achieve this, I just took the wire and the net, okay, the hard net, folded it in half like so, then I just pick it like rough stitches, pick it, then pull it together. So that's how I achieved this. So if I have any other design in mind that I'm going to use to embellish it, I'm going to let you know. So for now, let me just go off camera and do it, so that this camera will so that this video, will not be too long. Okay, so I'm going to be right back. You can see that I finished attaching it to the brim. So here is what I have. I went a step ahead to cover the rough edges, then I just stitched down these edges. I did not bother to cover it because I used the same matching thread, so it's not so visible. I decided to leave it like that. And this is the other one. So I molded it like this, like this. Do you understand? It's not supposed to be turned like this. It was like this. So I tried to turn it up because I needed this side to be outside. So I just decided to turn it like that, and I also went ahead to cover the rough edges. So the next thing I'm going to do right now, I cut out a long strip of that my hard net. Okay, the same net I've been using. I think it's about this is about 11 inches. Okay, 11 inches long strip from edge to edge. You can see the machine edge on both sides. Okay, it's very long. So what I'm going to do now, I'll just locate the middle and try to pick it with my needle and thread. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead now and pick. So you can see this is the end, so I'm just going to pull out the thread like so. I'm not going to let it come out, so I'll hold it and tie it together, okay, like this. Okay, something like this. And I'll also tie it again so that it can be fair, because of the way I tied it. It's not looking firm. I wanted it to be firm, so that's why I'm doing it like this. Here is it. Here's what we have. Okay, so this is how I want it to be. So the next thing, I made some leaf design. Okay, normal leaf. I hope you all know how to do this. If not, I'm going to leave a link in the description box so you can check our previous video on how we make leaves. Then the next design I want to make now, something like a ball. I'm just going to pick up the pieces of this net, then just roll it randomly like this, then take another one and use it to cover it like so. Then when I get to the length, the size, let me say size, when I get to the size I want, I take my sinamay This is a net, this is sinamay, okay? So I took my sinamay, I just applied some glue at the down part of it, okay? The down part where my hand is holding it. Thereafter, I'll use my sinamay to cover it. Cover it up like this, then tie it. Just make sure it's smooth like a ball. Then I'm going to tie. I don't know where I'm going to put this ball design for now, but let me just do it. After I finish, I'm going to know where exactly to put it. So here are the balls. You can see what I have. Okay, so let's try to fix it now. This other one, what I wish to do with this, I need to fold it like this, okay, in form of a cone, like so. Then I want it, this one, to be in between like this. Okay, something like this. This one like a bunch of flower, okay? So this is how I want it to be. Then it's going to rest on it like so. Okay, so let me stitch this place now so that it will not be opening, okay? I'm going to stitch it together. You can see it. So after stitching, I'll just try to make sure I open it so that it will not be too curved. I want it to look like a flower cover. I'm just going to put it right here, okay? So I'll add my glue. Also add some glue here. Then place it here. I'm still going to stitch it, okay? I'll still stitch it. I hope it's looking nice. This is how it will be. Then I'll just stitch it there. So you can see I stitched it. So all these balls, I'm going to place them right here, okay? I'll place some down to cover it, then like that. So I'm just going to add my glue. Okay, so I'm just going to continue adding them like that. You can see I did cut these fringes out because I wanted it to also kind of have its own weight there. If I cut it, I'm feeling that it's going to be too light, so that's why I left it like that. Okay, so you can see it's adding to this place as well, because this place was not having these ruffles before, so that's the essence. You can see I finished adding them. So what I'm going to do now, this other one that I make, these ruffles, I'm going to add it to this place here, okay, so that it will cover here at least. But before then, I'm going to add these ones to it like this. The back is what I'm sticking to it so that they can be like the leaves on the ruffles. The leaves on the ruffles like this. So it's gonna be here. So I'm going to stick it right here. So let me just add some glue here, like so. Then here, so that this place will not be too plain. You can see it, right? So I'm going to go ahead now and stitch it. Here is it. So I'm going to put this one here just to cover here further. So here is what we have. So I'm going to go ahead now and add up these beads. Okay, these crystal beads, I will just add some and we are done. So I will add a bit of camera. We already know how to add it, right? So I'll just drop them, not too much. Here we are done with it. Can you see it? Wow, this is just like a bouquet of flower. This is like the flower vase that is holding it, like a cover. I think I like it. Anywhere can be in front. You can use here in front. You can also use here in front. You can see the way I added the bead, the crystal bead. Wow, they look so nice. This is amazing. I'm going to try it out right now. Let me put it on so you can see the beauty on me. Wow, we are done with it. Can you see it? I hope you like what you are seeing right now. Can you see this place that I admire so much? Look like a bunch of roses, but look like a bouquet of flower. Wow, this is amazing. I encourage you to do something like this for yourself. Let me wear the turn it around so that you can see the other side of it. Either way, they are all looking fantastic. Fantastic. My client is going to be very excited to see this. Wow, you can see it. So amazing. Even here the designs are showing as well. Either you place it at the back or in front, it's still going to come out. You can see the beads are added, the crystal beads. Can you see them? It's looking so nice, so nice, so nice. Wow. Yeah, we have come to the end of today's video. Do you like this video? If yes, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And have you subscribed to this channel? If you have done that, God bless you. I so much appreciate you. And if you have not done that yet, what are you waiting for? Remember, you're not paying for subscribing. Please do well to subscribe. If the subscribe button is still showing red, it means you haven't subscribed yet. Please feel free to hit the subscribe button and do well to turn on the notification bell so that anytime we upload new videos, you will be the first to get notified. Remember that we are bringing new content to this channel every day. Please feel free to share the video with your friends so that they can as well learn these things you are enjoying here as well. Thank you so much for staying tuned. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Till I come your way again next time, I remain Ahviworld. Bye.